and gentlemen, David here, once again, and I'm here with the most sleeper S550 I've ever seen. This is a twin turbocharged Mustang S550 with the On3 turbo kit. The On3 turbo kit is actually kind of controversial for many people who do twin turbo kits on Mustangs because it's seen as the cheap kit. The On3 kit is way cheaper, but here's the thing, does it make power? Yes, it makes a lot of power. So ease into it a little bit. God! That was third gear starting at 40 miles an hour. So wrong gear and it's, oh my God, this thing's so fast. But I'm basically on stock suspension, basically on stock tires right now, but the rest of the car looks OEM. It basically has the factory side skirts on the side, has a ducktail on the back. Other than that, factory looking car. You see the tiny little intercooler up front, but at the same time, he has an ecoboost grill in place of the GT grill to troll everyone, which I think is magnificent. He eventually is gonna paint the intercooler black as well, so that's gonna be even more sleeper. This car makes 813 wheel horsepower with the On3 kit, stock motor, no oil pump gears, through the auto. I've never driven a twin turbo Coyote through the auto. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, since this car doesn't have a tire, I'm actually kind of nervous because 800 horsepower on a non-sticky tire is no bueno. That first pull I did was half throttle and we were scooting all over the place. Little bit nerve-wracking. It's funny, I got the email for this car yesterday and I said, I probably won't have time for any more car reviews this time at Mustang Week. Get the email for this car, and I obviously needed to do it to show you that one of the fastest ways to go fast is to take a Gen 2 or Gen 3 Coyote out of a S550, put twin turbos on it through an auto, and you're gonna say, David, you're crazy, the manual is better. Well, I'm gonna tell you something you're not gonna like. The auto is better. A Mustang auto Coyote, it's so much stronger than the MT82 manual transmission. That's the problem. It's not when it comes to fun having factor or anything like that. The manual is always gonna be more fun that way. But the auto in this, the 6R80, it's so bulletproof. People have been pushing 1,000 horsepower through them without a torque converter or a stall, nothing like that, and running 8-second quarter-mile times. It's unbelievable how easy it is to go fast in a Coyote nowadays. But at the same time, you never fall out of boost, which means you never fall out of boost and your face is getting ripped off. But at the same time, that means when this car shifts, you have to be ready for it and let off if it's just too much for the chassis. That was fourth gear of me easing into it. Oh my God! This is like driving on ice. Like, I am fighting to the death in this thing to keep it straight. Ah! I literally missed my shift into third gear because I was so focused on how fast it was going. So I was making sure we didn't hit anything. Mustang style. God. This car is on E85. It has bigger injectors. It's on a booster pump as well to make sure it doesn't starve the motor. So a lot of times people will twin turbo the Coyote, bone stock, do a fuel system, a booster pump, bigger injectors, an E85, 700, 800, 900 horsepower. In fact, some people have made over 1,000 on stock everything. That's why I always joke about the Coyote being a cheating motor. Compared to other platforms, it's so much easier to go fast. And this is a perfect example. He could drive this car down the street. In fact, when he pulled up to the review today to do his glamour shots, I wasn't sure if it was him or not because it was so quiet and civilized. All right, I'm doing just straight auto. This isn't even fair. This isn't even fair. What's so crazy is if this car had a tire on it, God, if this had a tire on it and just hooked and went, I couldn't imagine how fast this thing would be. We're spinning through second and third on all of those pulls, but I'm able to keep it straight somehow. Ah. See, usually I'm giggling through these reviews because it's so fun to go fast. This is focus. That's all it is. Here I am at a light, cruising around town, not bothering anybody. Get a little bit of whiff of that corn, but that's literally it. Anytime else, no one blinks an eye at this car. Compared to JD's GT500 I just did, everybody was messing with it. They were waving, they were giving thumbs up. This is that a V6? Like, that's what people think of it because it's so subtle. So nutty, dude. God, stop. Thank God the S550 comes with good factory brakes. Otherwise, this car would be a goner. All right, here we go. Drove Stephanie's from American Muscle, which had the Halion twin turbo kit. It was an absolute bonkers car, and with a manual, I couldn't believe how fast that car was. I had a certain expectation when I got in her car, but I had always been curious what it would have been like with a twin turbo setup with an auto. Now, I have not driven a Halion twin turbo with the auto, which I'd love to do, absolutely. But with the On3 kit, I definitely get the gist of what it's like, because the car, when you're up in the RPM, holds boost, goes into the next gear with just the same amount of boost, and you just have to hold on for dear life. And it's probably funny because on camera, it probably doesn't seem that dramatic. It's because the rest of the world you're not really bothering compared to Stephanie's or JD's that I just did. This car is just so dumb fast for the budget that it's incredible to me. If you want the car to literally dust people and also be incognito, this is the car to buy. If you do twins on an S550 and keep it looking stock, you will be king of the sleepers. Even though people say it's a Mustang, it can't be a sleeper. Come on, it's a white Mustang with an ecoboost grille. It looks like a sleeper in the car world. And that's why I love this so much. Only bad thing is with the 85, as always, the gas mileage is terrible and there's nowhere to fill up. That's the only downside. Just ruined those people's days. I didn't have much to say on this review because it kind of was self-explanatory, and I think actions spoke louder than words. I'm kind of lost for words of how fast this car is because two different worlds, right? The GT500 and this car, both extremely fast, but this thing, dude, it's unfair. That's it. It's unfair. That's how fast this car is. I mean, we live in a time where stock motor, stock trans, stock everything in the drivetrain, and he made over 800 wheel horsepower. I think Ford, even though said that you should have never boosted the Coyote, I think they should be proud of the motor that they made because it does make power when you do mess with it. So on that note, what do you guys think about this sleeper S550 Mustang? Even though I spun through 3 different gears the entire way and we stayed straight, so I did not become a meme today, so our goal was met. On that note, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. If you would like, I have new miles per gallon snapbacks. They'll be in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Hey, you want to feel like a car washing badass? Here, use this. Load foam cannon with 4 to 5 ounces, along with a little bit of clean water. Rinse car, spray epic, super thick sudsy foam onto car. Rinse off. If you want to support this channel while also cleaning your car with the best stuff around, make sure to head over to www.pattersoncarcare.com. Made by car dudes, for car dudes.